Hey everybody, it's Georgia Hoosier 40 here with a college basketball little whatever, just talking college basketball because I'm a college basketball fan. Anyway, tonight was a big night because the entire starting five for Kentucky, national champion Kentucky, all decided they were going to go to the NBA this year. While obviously Davis and Gilchrist are probably going to be 1 and 2 in the draft. Um, the other three, Lamb, Jones, and Teague, I'm not really sure where they're going to end up. Malibu Red, highly recommended. Um, so it's just going to be interesting to see how um, these champions that were one and dones, to see how Kentucky bounces back. Obviously, they got a great recruiting class coming in. They got Nerlens Noel, Archie Goodwin, and a few other players that just slipped my mind right now. How are they going to respond without senior leadership? Because Darius Miller's gone from Kentucky. I want to see how that happens. Obviously, of course, it's Kentucky and it's Calipari. Don't like the dude, but clearly the guy's doing something right. I mean, just won a title. He's been to the Final Four. His ethics may be questionable, but as of now, he's got a title. So I'm not going to deny him that. Unless he gets accused of it and he's been, found guilty, that title counts. Um, I want to see how it affects the Indiana Kentucky game next year, personally. Excuse me. Because, expectations are high once again in Indiana for the first time in a long time. Since maybe Kelvin Sampson, but Indiana fans don't want to talk about that ass wipe. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first time we feel like we're legitimate title contenders in a very long time. Since 2002 when they made an improbable national championship game run. But I want to see how this affects the one and done theory on does it work or doesn't it work. See if it can, you know, um, stay stable because that's what I'm concerned about with the whole one and done thing. I'm not trying to badmouth Kentucky, and that's not what this video is about. This is just discussing the one and done rule and the impact it's having on college basketball. Um, Comment on this video. If you guys want to talk about it further, I would love to hear other people's opinions on it. If they are okay with it, if they're against it, is it hurting college basketball? Is it helping? I just want to hear some opinions, have a little discussions with y'all, just to see how everyone feels about just if one and dones can work for the long run. Obviously, for the short run, it went pretty damn well for Kentucky. We'll just see if that stays. Um, and since I am a Hoosier fan, I got to plug my team. What do y'all think Indiana's going to do next year? With returning all five of their starters in the top five, top 10 recruiting class. What will that do for them? Can Indiana go all the way? Can Kentucky go all the way? Who will be the national champion? It's too early to say, but if you're a college basketball fan, you don't care. It's always fun to talk about because it's the best college sport there is, including football. Until football gets rid of the BCS bullshit, I don't care. Postseason's bullshit, so I can't give college football credit for being the best when something is just so screwed up about it, especially something as vital as the postseason. I mean, saying that only two teams should have a chance at it in the postseason, I think that's unfair. I think that's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm kind of veering off the point of this. The point is, I want y'all to send me some opinions about um, your thoughts about the Kentucky players, how they'll do in the pro game. Will they flop? Will they thrive? And here's my big question, will Anthony Davis be able to have the impact in the NBA like he did in the college game? Will he be able to go up against the bigger centers like Howard and Bynum, even Roy Hibbert? Roy Hibbert's a 7'2" guy. Can Anthony Davis post up against him? Can he get rebounds? Can he do all of that? Because, yes, he had a great year in college, but there is a big, big difference between SEC centers and NBA centers. Even against Indiana, Cody Zeller had a pretty good game against them, both games. And Cody Zeller, I love the guy, but I don't think he was NBA ready this year, and I'm glad he stayed. Because, obviously that helps Indiana's chances, and that way he can develop as a player and maybe boost his draft stock for next year. Um, so anyway, comment. Let's talk about the one and dones. Talk about next year. Talk about Kentucky. Just talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I love talking college basketball, and I don't get to talk about it very much down here in Georgia with people around here because I live in football country. So y'all have a good night, and as always, go Hoosiers, and you know, good for all you for second best.